Number 1. Bobby Baldwin. Bobby Baldwin started his career in poker and eventually transitioned to a successful career in casino industry management. Baldwin's love for poker began at age 15 when he discovered a game in the back room of a local billiards hall in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Despite initially losing every game, he began studying business administration at Oklahoma State University and received guidance from a roommate who taught him the game. Baldwin began playing in $100 buy and no-limit hold'em games with other students and became skilled at the game, eventually winning the World Series of Poker main event in 1978 at the young age of 28 and earning $210,000. Bobby Baldwin's success in poker opened the door to even greater opportunities in the casino industry. In 1984, he was appointed president of the Golden Nugget by casino mogul Steve Wynn and later became president of the Mirage in 1987. In 1998, Baldwin was named president of the Bellagio and the following year was appointed CFO of Mirage Resorts. He later became CEO of the merged MGM Mirage Corporation and oversaw the development of the City Center project, which included the Aria Hotel. Baldwin was inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame in 2003 and retired from MGM after more than 30 years in the industry in 2018. Number 2. Doyle Brinson. Doyle Brinson, a Hall of Fame poker player, had a successful athletic career in his younger years, winning a gold medal in the 1-mile event at the state track meet in 1950 and attending Hardin-Simmons University. After earning a master's degree in 1955, he worked as a school principal and later as a business machine salesman. However, he eventually turned to poker, which he had learned while in college, and found that he could make more money at the tables. He became a Texas road gambler and played with Amarillo Slim Preston and Sailor Roberts, who would also become known in the early days of the World Series of Poker. According to his autobiography, The Godfather of Poker, Doyle Brinson approached his poker career with the same dedication and determination that he had in his athletic pursuits. His dedication paid off as he has earned 10 WSOP bracelets and won the main event in 1976 and 1977, even at the age of 85. He remains a respected figure in the poker world and is still a regular in high-stakes cash games. Number 3. Martin Jacobson. Martin Jacobson, an ambassador for 888 Poker and part of the new generation of young poker superstars, began playing poker while studying to be a chef. He had early success at the tables and began winning online qualifiers to major tournaments around the world. In 2008, he recorded his first major score by finishing third at an EPT event, earning €280,000. He continued to have impressive results over the following years, including multiple final table appearances and six-figure winnings. Martin Jacobson won the World Series of Poker main event in 2014, earning a $10 million payout and the championship gold bracelet. He faced a field of 6,683 players and devoted 500 hours of preparation to the final table, including analyzing opponents, simulations, game theory, and conditioning and dieting. He credits his success to determination, self-discipline, passion, and a supportive group of friends. According to Martin Jacobson, winning the WSOP main event in 2014 is his proudest accomplishment. He has had continued success in poker, accumulating almost $17 million in live tournament winnings and becoming one of the most well-known players in the game. He is based in London and is grateful to have had the opportunity to make a living doing something he loves for over 10 years. Number 4. Mike Sexton. Mike Sexton was skilled at navigating the ups and downs of the poker world. He learned to play the game at the age of 13 in Kettering, Ohio, and initially struggled but eventually became drawn to the excitement of the game. In high school, he excelled at sports such as golf and gymnastics, even winning a state championship. After earning a degree from Ohio State University, Sexton found that he was highly skilled at card games like gin rummy, hearts, euchre, and poker, and frequently won against his dorm mates. After graduating from college, Mike Sexton served as a paratrooper in the Army for 2 years. After his enlistment ended, He taught ballroom dancing and played poker in Fayetteville, North Carolina. By 1977, he was playing poker full-time and moved to Las Vegas in 1985. In 1989, he won a double USOP bracelet in a $1,500 7-card stud event for $104,400, marking the beginning of a successful career in poker in the 1980s and 1990s. In the 2000s, Sexton also became a part owner and spokesman for a major online poker site and its chairman in 2017. Additionally, he served as a commentator for the World Poker Tour starting in 2002. In 2009, Mike Sexton was inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame and became a father for the first time at the age of 60. Sexton, who is now 71, was a commentator for the World Poker Tour WPT, the first poker show in the US to expose hole cards on television, and has had a successful career in poker. In his autobiography, Sexton reflects on his life and feels grateful for the many blessings and opportunities he has received, including growing up in a wonderful era, attending a great high school, obtaining a college scholarship, serving in the Army and avoiding deployment to Vietnam, and having enjoyable jobs throughout his life. Number 5. Chris Moorman. Chris Moorman, an 888 poker ambassador at the age of 33, is the most successful online poker player of all time with over $14 million in winnings. Growing up in Holbridge, Essex, UK, Moorman was always drawn to card games and spent a lot of time playing billiards as a way to cope with bullying in high school. Despite being a gifted student, especially in MUT, Moorman admitted in his book Moorman that he only did enough to get by in school. While studying economics in college, Chris Moorman and some friends began playing an online free roll every Monday night, even though they didn't initially know how to play poker. After several unsuccessful attempts, Moorman finally cashed in the tournament, finishing as runner-up for $125. In his book Moorman, he reflects on the experience and believes that his success was due to a fortunate run of cards, although at the time he thought he had mastered the game.